Hi guys, welcome back to Candidi. It's your girl Kay.
And your boy Didi.
Welcome. We've not done a sit down video in so long.
I know. It's been too long, but yeah.
In today's video, we're basically going to be talking about how to invest in a property with less than £500. That seems quite unbelievable, isn't it?
Yes, but there's definitely different ways that it can be done.
One of the ways, sorry guys, if I keep looking down, it's because I'm looking at my notes. One of the ways that you can invest in properties with just £500 is by investing in REITs. So what is a REIT?
So a REIT is basically a real estate investment trust. So what this is rather than you buying the properties, etc., there's a company that already have a number of properties that basically the money you put towards it by buying the shares effectively gives them the capital they need to buy income generating properties. For instance, what I mean by income generating properties is effectively they'll buy a property and then they'll rent it out. It could be commercial properties or it could be private, like renting out to families, rent out to anybody basically. And the money they generate from the rent, they effectively, by law, they have to pay 90% of their profits back to their shareholders, which is yourself. So if you had that $500 or pounds or currency equivalent, and then you purchase the shares in a REIT, effectively, whenever they're paying dividends, 90% of the dividends comes from 90% of their profit, which you can end up having a lot of like that high yielding dividends, which basically could be in 9% you return on your investment.
Right, yeah. And I think it's important now that we've kind of brought up this topic about investing with as little as £500, because I know it can be quite difficult to start investing in property with high interest rates currently, mortgage, deposit. There's so many things that comes with investing into property, like issues, legal fees, all those things. But if you can invest as little as £500 and you own a property, why not?
Yeah. And to touch on that fact as well, just because you say, okay, I'm going to invest in properties, right, I'm going to buy this property because I want to rent out, doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be successful.
Yes. Because
let's face it, it's a business at the end of the day.
Right.
And no matter what the business is, it takes a lot of hard work, dedication, time, and effort. And not just that, but also education as well. Yeah. You need to read up about it, know what you're doing. So not everyone has that time and dedication, or they have the dedication, but not everyone has that time that they can put into learning about the property market, buying the property, going and researching into it. So for some people, the easy way towards that is investing in REITs. And REITs, depending on that, which one you go for, a lot of them are generally quite safe.
Yes. In
the sense that what they invest in, they're not going to, today they invest in property, tomorrow they start trying to buy military bases. Yeah. That's not going to happen. You know, they generally stay in their lane with whatever they say they're investing in.
Right.
That's what they invest in. And you get your money, basically. They deal with all that maintenance.
Yeah. Which brings me to the next question, which is income. So what kind of income can you get from REITs?
From REITs, well, your income is basically through the dividends.
Right.
And like I mentioned, REITs are high yielding stocks, right?
Yeah.
So basically, whatever they put down, it could be some are 5%, some up to, I believe, 9%.
Right.
They're quite high. But the thing about those is, well, again, goes more into when you start learning about dividend investing. Some could be dividend yield traps, as they call them.
Yeah.
They entice you with a high yield to invest, thinking, oh, I'm going to do this. But really, there's a reason they're doing that, and it's because they're kind of failing. So you need to find ones that are pretty good. And if you want to know about good REITs to invest in, leave a comment below. And just one is Orion Investment Trust is what I invest in currently as a REIT. The ticker symbol is O. So it's a very good REIT, it's very stable and they pay good yield.
And yeah, that was just going to bring me to my next question, which was examples of REITs. So we can use that as one of the examples. And my next question is benefits. So what are the benefits of investing in a REITs than investing in the traditional property investment?
Oh, my benefits. I'm joking. So first of all, the benefit is, or the difference is capital. So if you go to invest in traditional companies, you need capital, let's face it. Although there's different ways you can do and strategies you can implement into investing. But the first one is capital. With REITs, you can basically invest with a lot less than you need. Or let's say you have a 20 grand for deposit on a property that you want to invest out. You can put that 20 grand towards a REIT, but you still get guaranteed that monthly or quarterly paycheck through the dividends. Whereas if you invest in the property, you might not necessarily have it rented out in 3 months, etc., and it might not be consistent.
100%, and I agree with that. A lot of the things that people don't talk about, especially people you see online that like to show off their properties and what they're investing in, they don't actually show you a lot of the bad side. Like honestly, whenever I go on TikTok, this is what I see. Oh, I bought this property and look how much money I'm making, but they don't tell you the problems that they face. Just because you've purchased a property today doesn't mean it's going to start making you money today. Absolutely not. You spend at least a good half of the year spending money fixing. There could be so many hidden issues with that property that by the time you finish setting it up, you'll be so exhausted. Whereas if you want to invest in REITs, it's straight there. You don't need to put in the hard work. Just take a small chunk of your money, put it in, and you're good to go. And also the beauty of it, you start to generate income straight away from it. So I think if you're looking to invest, you're interested in property investments, which I know a lot of people are, especially people who watch us on our channel, but you can't because of different situations and circumstances, I would suggest try investing in REITs.
Yeah, definitely. And another benefit with the REITs is that you're exposed to the same market that they're exposed to. For instance, if you there's some companies, another one I'm invested in as well, I can't remember the name, because I just basically buy every month. I put money in just to build out my portfolio. But another, for one of them that I'm invested in, is they invest in luxury apartments, condominiums in New York, Miami, all these places that you need money to survive in. They even have some in London and all that, Europe and America and stuff like that. So me owning shares in that REIT means that I own part of those properties in a way. Because my money is going towards them basically maintaining that, although of course their name is on the deeds of those properties, but I experienced the highs, I experienced the lows, I experienced all that, but guess what? I don't need to do anything. I can go to sleep, I just need to put money. But the thing that's giving me confidence is that they're established and they're very stable, especially through COVID, the lockdown where everyone's going out of business left, right, and center. They maintained. In fact, they made I think it was a 5% gain for the year. So through the hard times, they're still making the gain. So I'm confident with that, and I can be pouring money into that stuff, but I'm exposed to that market. Whereas if I wanted to go and start buying a condo in, say, Miami, I probably need down payment of at least $150,000. Because they're averaging over $1 million. So whereas if I invest in the REIT, I have that. So
pretty much. No, I think that's definitely important, and I think that's something you guys can take into consideration if you're looking to invest in property but you can't afford it right now, but you still want to invest in the property market. Definitely check out REITs, and we'll put the examples that Didi has invested in himself down in the description box below, and if you guys want to check it out.
And also, if there's anything you guys want to know more about, let us know in the comments below, and I'll get back to you guys, because this is what I do on the daily.
Yeah, and if you guys enjoy this kind of content, make sure to like and also subscribe to the channel, and we'll be bringing you more content like this. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you guys in our next one.